So what does a more secure retirement look like, and how hard is it to attain? Joining us now for Retirement Coffee Talk are George Fossing and Zach Jenkins. They're both part of the team at Northstar Financial and Retirement Planning, a local area firm that really focuses on preparing people for a successful retirement. George and Zach are also popular radio show hosts. Good morning, guys.
Good morning, Megan. Pretty dress.
Oh, thank you. You know, feeling springy.
Very
we got
springy.
Spring in the air. And we got some questions for you, especially about retirement.
Fire off.
You ready? What do you believe a more secure retirement looks like?
Ooh, wow, that's a big.
Paint me a picture.
We have a half an hour.
Yes.
Okay, where are you sleeping at night?
I mean, hopefully,
right? That's the big thing. You're not worried
about
about your money. Not worried about the stock market. Worry words are they're troublesome, right?
Yeah,
They're out there.
that's not
Well, here we go. So letting go of that and building a model, if you will, that has guardrails on your portfolio, which are really important. If you think about going around a bend, you ever go up Mount Mitchell or something like that, and you can imagine if there's no guardrails there. You're looking over the side, you go, holy cow.
Like
it's
Italy,
petrified. You hold the wheel,
yes,
here you go. Guardrails, put it up there, you feel better. And there are investments like that that we utilize that offer that, basically downside protection in a volatile market. Wonderful stuff. They've been around for about 3 or 4 years. The Wall Street Journal did a review on them, said they work.
Yeah.
These are really very powerful tools. We've incorporated them with our models, and clients love it, knowing basically if the markets go south, they have a high degree of safety built into it. But if the markets go up, they're participating with most of it.
It seems like the best of
It's kind of a
tools.
no-brainer.
Yeah.
It takes a little market timing out of it.
Is it hard to attain that? It sounds like almost
No,
too good to be true.
It's kind of, it's not. I mean, what we explain to folks, we take the time to walk people through. This is how it works. This is how they make their money. This is how you utilized. And we're seeing more and more of this. You can't sit on your hands anymore.
Right.
The world's very volatile. Things go on out there, and you want to be in front of it. And these new investment opportunities really put you in a place where you can protect yourself.
Well, you can do that. And I feel like, you really want to be generating multiple streams of income that can't be outlived.
Correct.
That being the key word.
Exactly.
Why does that matter?
Well, if you can generate, the income off of your portfolio, and maybe like George is talking about, putting these guardrails on it to protect principal, then you can sleep 8 hours at night, because as you're taking withdrawals, you're seeing that your principal's being maintained.
Right.
So we'll say this over and over, that all roads in retirement lead to income, and that's just a huge part of it, because think about what the account's called, right? It's deferred income to build the account. Well, now it's its job to create income for you. And you want to do that just efficiently as possible, just so that you're as worry-free as possible.
I like the term that you're using, risk tolerance.
Correct.
Yeah. What do we need to understand about our risk tolerance? Because it's probably different for whatever age you are and where you are in life.
Well, it's kind of interesting. I love that question too. What you see out there is like, well, I can afford to go down 15%. Well, somebody's saving they have $1 million. That's watching $150,000 evaporate.
That hurts my heart. I can't even.
It's easier said than done.
I can't even imagine.
Yeah, and then emotion kicks in at some point, and you do something you really shouldn't do. Maybe jump out of the market while it's at an all-time low or something like that.
Yes.
So you really have to understand ourselves, look in the mirror, and say, and that's why people have advisors.
Yeah.
They say to make sure they don't make these mistakes.
Yeah. First reason is to walk them off the cliff.
Yeah, we always say that's when you want to hear from your advisor when things are really rough out there. It's when you have to feel comfortable calling your advisor too, saying, listen, I'm not really sure what's going on. There's nothing we can do in advance.
Yeah.
So you are sleeping. It really comes down to it. You really want to manage your money, not have your money manage you.
Yes, I like that. I like that. And also, we cannot say goodbye without saying the T word. Proper tax planning, y'all. It really can make a difference in retirement. I mean, you've showed stories of people that, say like $250,000.
It sounds make-believe, but it's just even more reasonable. On average, usually it's $5,000 to $15,000 a year in taxes we could save people, but with proper planning and spending patterns too. Zach's really good at that. When you elaborate, I think you were just working with somebody.
Yeah, it was really easy to use some of the tools to go forward. This couple is in their early 60s, and they're thinking they're going to spend more money over the next, say, 5 to 10 years than they will, say, in their their 80s, or if they see their early 90s. So we just did a fast forward of, hey, here's where you're 85 years old. This is about how much you would be paying in taxes because of your required minimum distribution. Remember, that's when the government says, hey, you've deferred taxes long enough. Now you got to take the income if you don't need it. Well, the effective tax rate was almost 22%. And their effective tax rate today is around 12%. So it makes sense to take some of that money now pay taxes at a lower rate,
Yeah.
so that it reduces the amount of income that they're going to have later that they don't even need, and force them to pay more taxes that are not
So
necessary.
real quick, this is a really fascinating couple we had in last week, late 50s, looking at their required minimum distribution. What age did you have that, like 70s?
It was like, well, yeah, it was late 70s.
Late
early
70s. So what
80s.
it's going to look like down the road, they're both healthy in there. $350,000 plus required minimum distribution. They have to take out of their accounts,
Right.
their 401ks, IRAs, to satisfy the government. You know what that does to their tax liability?
It puts them-
taxes their Medicare, it taxes their Social
Everything,
Security,
yeah.
everything
Yeah.
across the board. The good news is they're in front of it. So there's ample time for good planning.
Yeah, gosh, 'cause
Yeah.
that could have
Yeah,
been
they
some
kind of like,
surprises.
holy cow.
Yes,
yeah,
that
it's
could have
crazy.
been. Yes, great information, guys.
Thanks,
Thank you
Megan.
so much, George and Zach. Listen, if you're at home, if you're currently retired, or you're getting close to retirement and would like to learn more about how you can potentially reduce your future taxes as well as help protect and grow your hard-earned savings and investments, North Star Financial has a great offer for you right now. For the first 5 callers who have saved $500,000 or more, they're offering a complimentary, no obligation investment portfolio and tax planning review. This will allow their team to schedule a phone call, video call, or future in-office meetings so they can speak with you personally and provide you that roadmap going forward. Just call the number you see on your screen right now, 864-309-8146.